But what is the calling of your generation? It's to return to royal covenant Torah. Not the broad road to the left of Torah, 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 rabbinicalism, and not the broad road to the right of lawlessness. But it's that narrow road. Do you remember when Balaam was on his donkey? There was one vineyard to the left. He was pressing against it, pressing against the wall. And there was another vineyard to the right. But when he stayed on that narrow road between the two vineyards, he encountered the Malach of Yahweh. And that's our calling. Don't be a dumbass, but encounter the Malach of Yahweh. I'm going to get fired. Salvation only comes by covenant. And covenant here in the Melchizedek is ratified by blood. It's the Melchizedek blood. Listen, it's the Melchizedek blood that enables you to enter into the covenant. You can't trample Hebrews 10:26. I got the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. I pray the blood of Jesus. And you're trampling in the blood of Jesus. You're having a party and you're throwing the blood of Jesus all over you. The purpose of the blood is to lift it up and enter into covenant. If you're out here trampling the blood and you haven't entered into covenant, you are not saved. I said it, I mean it, it's true. The blood of Yeshua is to bring you into covenant. He ratified a new covenant. It is his blood that ratified a covenant. He didn't just get murdered and bleed. If he just bled outside of covenant, then he was just another righteous man that got killed. That's desecrating the blood. His blood had to be put on an altar and it had to ratify a covenant for him to be the Messiah. So don't trample on his blood and play in his blood outside of the covenant and say you're saved. Because salvation only comes through covenant. Ratification by his blood. Jeremiah 31 verse 31 tells you that Yeshua would bring in a new covenant. The writer of the book of Hebrews tells you that Yeshua's blood brought in a new covenant. You can't dance around outside the blood and be lawless and say you're saved. It's insane. It's insane pagan religious nonsense. You're going to have to edit that because that is not going to be very popular, but it's the truth. I just can't fake it. I'm sorry. It's insanity. What is going on in the world? It truly is. Drunk on the blood of Jesus. Yet you won't do what he says. If you love me, keep my commandments. And walk in covenant. Outside of covenant is death. Inside of covenant is life. The only way you get an invitation into the covenant is by his blood. Use it with honor. Don't dance on it in desecration. You will be judged. Hebrews 10:26. You who neglect the teachings of Moses, you trample the blood of Yeshua underfoot like it's a common thing. That is the 21st century. And it should scare the bejesus out of you.